Alright, HadesOmega here. Sorry, the video's like super dupery bright, but it's super bright behind me and my face is kind of dark, so I had to turn up the brightness. So there's the light bee right there, and we didn't finish the race, guys, unfortunately. We finished one lap. I don't even think I got a finisher pin or anything. They don't do finisher pins here, they do stickers. So so about 3/4 of the way through the first lap, the chain broke, okay? So the secondary chain came off, and then I said, okay, I was like, what happened? I was jumping it off the jumps, you know? I told myself, man, don't jump it too much, but it's like you can't, that's the fastest way to go. You gotta jump over those little berms, man. and so yeah, the chain came off of one of them. I'm like, oh damn it. So I kind of walked the chain back onto the sprocket, and then I tried to go up the hill, and then I was like, oh damn, I hear like something up with the primary drive chain, and I think the chain came off. What I'll do after I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go pull that cover off and see what it looks like. All right. But yeah, so we started, it was great, man. I don't like this format. I like the other direction better, okay? So in the wild rabbit race, we race the other direction, all right? I like that way better. This way, there's a lot of uphills and turns and stuff. On the other way, it's like you're kind of going down most of the time, it feels like it, and it's better for this bike. But yeah, so it was about a little more than 6 miles, and it was a 1 hour. It's a 1 hour race, all right? It's a 1 hour hare scramble. It's not like a full-blown 1.5 hour hare scramble. So that's good for this bike. I have never not finished this race, all right? I have never not finished it, okay? This is the first time I have not finished this race, and I'm really pissed off, all right? Because this bike does great in this race, all right? And I wow a lot of people, you know? Unfortunately, the bike didn't make it to the end, all right? So if the primary drive fails, that's it. There's nothing you can do, man. You got to take the bike apart. So that's a bummer. I knew it. I kind of thought to myself, maybe I should put the belt on, you know? But I thought, like, yeah, it might last one more race, and then I guess when the chain came off, that was it. I think I might have to get new sprockets. That's what might have to happen. I think I have to get a new rear sprocket, because maybe my rear sprocket is messed up, and I have to change the primary drive. All right, so I don't think this bike is racing tomorrow. I don't know, unless I can work on it tonight and fix it by tomorrow. I think I have another chain for a 48 tooth, so I might be able to get it running again, you know, but I may throw the chain when we get to it. Jeff, just make the chain like extra tight, man. Is what I'm gonna say. But yeah, man, we were doing great. I was passing people. I think maybe like 4 people might have passed me, but I was starting to catch up to the other class ahead of me, you know. I think we would have done pretty good, but yeah, bike problems, man. So that's the end of the race for us. The bike was doing great. The course was all right. They threw a lot of stuff in the course that I've never done, like these kind of rock sections and stuff, and tunnels and stuff. I've never seen those thrown into the race before, and so I had to kind of take my time and pick my way through stuff. I'm sure the second time around we probably could have gone faster, but I knew a lot of the course, so I knew what sections I could go fast. I know what whoops I could go around and stuff. Yeah, dude, it was like you know, it's like playing an instrument, right? You never forget, right? So and then yeah, when we came around this back section, going back to the motocross track, that was it. That's when the chain came off. So I finished about probably more than 3/4. We were on like the return way. I cut across the motocross track. There was another section that went up, and then you have to go around and you go back down. But I'm pretty sure we were pretty close to 1 lap. So I came in and I had them scan my sticker for 1 lap, and then that was it, man. So I'm really disappointed the bike didn't finish, man. Yeah, dude. I'm pretty disappointed. The bike was doing great. That's what I'm gonna say. I passed a bunch of people. I was having a good time. I was doing okay, you know. I wasn't feeling too tired. My goggles were fogging up a tiny bit, but yeah. The only problem is like the sun kind of gets in your eyes in certain sections and you kind of can't see. You're like, oh, okay, hopefully I don't hit anything, you know. No crashes, nothing crazy, you know. But yeah, dude. that's the end of that race, man. We barely finished one lap again, and I'm so disappointed. This bike is gonna need a serious like kind of overhaul during the wintertime, all right? And that's my plan for the wintertime. We're gonna, you know, fix this bike. That's what I say, man. I've run this bike ragged this year, man. So many races with it, and yeah. But I'm having a good time. That's all that matters. For the little bit that we rode, I was having a good time, and that's all that matters, right? It's unfortunate that the chain, the primary drive broke, but like, you know, that's racing, man. And like, I probably should have put the belt on. I had new pulleys. I bought new pulleys, and I had a brand new belt, and I could have put it on. So that cost me this race. If I had fixed that, then we wouldn't have had a problem. And then there's the problem with the linkage. The suspension was kind of soft. I could feel the fork bottoming out, so unfortunately, maybe we could add a preload spacer to it to help it a little bit, but we're gonna put a new fork on there. That fork is garbage, man. Hopefully the new fork will do a lot better. Okay, so that's the end of the race for HadesOmega. I got one lap. We'll take a look at the results when they post it, but I think we did around 20 something minutes. Well, it was close to half an hour when we got to the finish line. So we were about to do like 3-minute laps. So maybe we would have done 2 laps or 3 laps. I'm not sure, but I don't know if we would be able to do a 3rd lap. Not sure, man. But yeah, I think we got about 80% charge right now. Let me take a look at it. Yeah. We got 80% charge, all right? And we rode a total of 6 miles, all right? So that goes to show you, it was 6 miles and then all the way back to the parking lot. They said it was, what was it? Yeah, they said it was 6 miles. That's right. It was a little more than 6 miles, like 6.5 miles. So that's what the GPS says. It says we hit a max speed of 34.9. We had a moving average of 10.8, but that's probably different now. And we had a moving time of about 30 minutes. So, and it's been about a whole hour since the race started. So pretty much the race is already done. So, yeah, I'm really bummed out that we didn't finish, but you know, that's racing, man. I'm gonna see if maybe I could patch it up for tomorrow's race, but yeah, I don't know. We might have to take the KLX for tomorrow's race. That's what I want to say. All right, so thanks for watching. That's Hollister Hills Hare Ball 2021. HadesOmega did 1 lap, and that's the end of the game for him. So I'm pretty sure we didn't. Well, I'm pretty sure we finished last. Okay, I'm pretty sure we finished last, unless somebody did worse than us. I don't know who else, but man, it was great while we were racing, and then yeah, man, I don't know what happened, dude. It's just that's something that you know, you don't want to happen, and that's why you do preparation so that doesn't happen. And HadesOmega apparently, you know, made the wrong call. I should have put the primary drive belt back on. I am not gonna put this belt. I'm just gonna stay with the belt from now on. All right. The belt seems to be the least trouble. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. All right, HadesOmega. That's the end of Hollister Hills Hare Ball 2021. Thanks for watching. HadesOmega out. Or. That's it. Let's go pull the primary drive cover off, and then we'll see what happened in there. But I lost my chain. I don't have my chain anymore, so that's no problem. The chain is only $15. I probably should replace that sprocket, because when you throw a chain like that, it could damage the sprocket. But I will look at the sprocket and see if it's straight, and maybe we could still use it. All right, but from my experience, if you throw a chain, that could mean your sprocket is messed up. It's warped or something, or crooked. So it's probably not a good idea to use it anymore. But we'll see if we could use it in tomorrow's race. All right, here we go. Okay, guys, the checkered flag just came out, and yeah, so that I pulled the primary drive cover off, and it looks fine to me. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it, man. So I don't know, but like when I blip the throttle, watch this.
633, Brandon.
The chain is pretty loose, man. Yeah, no, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with the primary drive, except it's super loose. Let me make sure to turn the bike off. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty loose, man, but it seems like it's okay. I don't know what happened.
Jimmy Torres.
The chain came off. I lost the chain. Oh, maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't go anymore.
Justin Burlier. Good ride.
Yeah, dude, the jack shaft, it looks all eaten up and stuff. Oh boy, dude. Maybe the front.
Austin Johnson.
Yeah, you know what? The front chain came off. I think that's what happened. The front chain came off. I thought I got it back on, but then it slipped off again. I think that's what happened. Damn, I'll have to look at my video, but so the chain came off. Yeah, so the chain came off, and then I walked it back, so it was on there. But I guess maybe that maybe the front sprocket wasn't on there. I'm not sure. I don't know how we can get it on the front, man. But yeah, if you're really careful. But yeah, I was just in a big hurry, man. I think that's what happened. I think the front sprocket came off, and then I guess I didn't know. I was like, oh, it's not moving anymore. I thought maybe the primary drive had failed, but it didn't. So I think the front sprocket wasn't on there, and then when I was trying to push it or ride it, and then it just threw the chain, man. It just broke the chain off. Yeah, so my chain is out there somewhere. I hope somebody found it. But yeah, I would replace that chain if I were you. So I don't know why the chain came off. I remember I tightened the chain yesterday, so I don't know why it came off. I think we're gonna have to get a new sprocket for this, man. New sprocket and chain for it. So I'm really bummed that it can't. I think that was it. It just the chain came off, and then I guess when I tried to put it back on, I got this side back on, but the other side wasn't on yet. And then I tried to ride it, and then it broke the chain or something, dude. But that chain is probably toast, man. I don't know what happened to it. It just is gone, dude. Damn it! It was just so. It was kind of like a heat of the moment type of thing, you know. I tried to get it back on there, but it's happened before. The chain has come off, and it very rarely comes off of the front sprocket. It comes off the back, you know. And yeah, and I told myself, don't jump the bike, man. But you kind of had to jump the bike in that section, and it was a whole lot of fun to jump the bike. I'm not gonna lie, dude. But yeah, that's it, guys. So yeah, so I don't think it's the primary drive's fault. Okay, it's not the primary drive's fault. It's the chain, the regular chain, you know. The secondary drive chain failed me, so unfortunately. So I may need to change the rear sprocket, and I may need to change. I probably, well, obviously I got to get a new chain. So I still have my 48 tooth chain. I might still be able to use it. So yeah. So oh no, this is a special chain. This is a 54 tooth. Yeah, I don't think we can race tomorrow's race unless I can get a new chain by then. I remember, yeah. I got a special chain for this one. Okay, well, I guess we can try again in April, guys. We'll have better suspension, and the bike will be in better shape by then. So, all right. So, yeah, it was a chain. It was a secondary drive chain, not the primary drive. I wanted to blame it, but I guess not. I guess that wasn't the problem because it looked fine to me. Yeah, it was really loose, but it was still good. So yeah. I hate to say it, man. It's this other chain, and I tightened it yesterday. I don't know what happened, man. So that's racing, man. Tough luck. We'll have to do better. Hopefully that won't happen next time. But yeah, I've been racing this, you know, for a while, and the chain hasn't come off. There it is. Hollister Hills Hare Ball 26th annual, November 13, 2021. All right. By Hollister Hills Off-Road Association. Thanks, guys. It was a great course out there. It was kind of challenging, more challenging than usual is what I'm gonna say, because of all the rocks and stuff. But yeah, I had a good time while the bike was running. So all right, so I don't know what to blame, man. I was gonna blame the DB Off-Road chain kit, but it wasn't that. It was the chain. So. We probably should have got a new chain. All right, HadesOmega's on a mission to recover his chain. I'm pretty sure it's like up here somewhere. This is where I went into the track. All right, this is where I cut the course, basically. But I'm gonna go walk up there some ways. It shouldn't be too hard to walk up there since I pushed my bike down this, you know, so. All right, I'll let you know if I find it. Some people said they saw it. I asked a couple of people. They said, oh yeah, we saw a chain out there. That was my chain, yeah. But they said, yeah, the course is clear. They said I can go up here and find it. All right. Okay, I remember we cut through here. So it has to be down here somewhere. There better be nobody out here. Oh, this is the perfect song, man. I have had a shitty end of the day, that's for sure. Oh, great, it's all muddy and I'm wearing my Crocs right now. All right, I'm gonna have muddy Crocs. It's fine. Just gonna go for a little hike, that's all. Bingo, I found it. I think a bunch of people ran it over because it's embedded into the ground. I did bring a napkin with me. It's my souvenir for the race. You think I could find the master link? Yeah, definitely. I think the master link came off. I don't even know why you want it, but. Okay, well that was it, guys. So there's my downfall right there, was this chain. I think it's time to get a new chain and sprockets. How many races have I had on this chain? Let me think. I've had, let me make sure this napkin is wrapped all the way around it so I get no mud on my hand. I think I've gotten, I raced this, the earlier race with this, and I raced this one, then I raced the Virginia City Grand Prix, and then I raced Hawk Masada Wild Wabbit with this. Not Wild Wabbit, no, Backyard Burner. I think I've had like 5 races on this. And then I took this into the desert too. So yeah, I rode this in the desert for a while. Yeah, I think it's about time I probably changed the chain and sprocket. All right, well, anyway, I found it. All right, well there it is, a souvenir for the race. Just let you know, HadesOmega, you need to, I don't know, that race, the chain came off and we lost. Right, so I don't know what happened. It looked like the master link came off. All right, I think that's what happened. The master link came off. That leads me to believe maybe the master link came off. I did not glue the master link on like I normally do. That's probably what I should have done. You should know better, HadesOmega. But the chain was intact the last time I put it on. So yeah. So I don't know what the deal is. I'll have to watch the video again. I think the chain just like got caught or something and then it busted the master link off. I'm not 100%. Maybe there's a master link in here somewhere. I don't see it. I think the master link was the weak link. So, all right, there it is. That's the chain. That's my souvenir for the race. All right, here we go. HadesOmega finished 8th because 2 riders didn't show up to the race. So I pretty much last. I got 1 hour and 6 minutes. Then I guess there's another dude that had some problems on the Yamaha. Yeah, everybody else did 2 and 3 laps. So, man, what a bummer. All right, well, there it is. 8th place. All right, HadesOmega here. I made it back home safely. The Sauron is right there, and I got to get it ready for another race maybe. I might be racing it tomorrow if I can get this chain back on there. So if you guys watched that last clip, I recovered my chain from the trail. It's a good thing like it broke down like not far from where I was parked. So yeah, I just hiked up the trail and I picked it up, and so it looks like the master link came off. So I think if I just throw another master link on there, I might be able to use the chain. If not, we're just gonna race the KLX. So so I'm gonna see if I can get it working. But so I think I was a little too hard on the off-road DB off-road 219 chain kit. I thought the chain like legitimately like this, it sheared all the teeth off the sprocket, but it didn't. It was fine. It was the chain legit like came off. All right, the secondary drive chain. All right, so I tightened it the day before, so I knew that it was and like I tightened it, so it was fine. It was pretty much, it was a little loose is what I'm gonna say, and that's how you want it, right? Well, it came off on those jumps, man. So And I think those were like the biggest jumps that we were doing too. So what can I say? So yeah, I was a little rough on that DB off-road chain. It wasn't the DB off-road chain, all right. It was the secondary drive chain. So all right, so what had happened in that race was the chain came off, all right, and I tried to put it back on, and I thought I put it back on, right, but I didn't. Okay. The rear sprocket was on, but the front wasn't off. I've never had that happen where the front came off, but maybe I was moving the bike backwards and forwards or something, and it came off. Okay, so yeah, and then so when I thought I fixed the chain, it what's the word? No, it wasn't. The front sprocket wasn't on there. It was riding on the jack shaft. That's why my jack shaft looks all eaten up right now. I was looking at it, I was like, oh, maybe it was never on. Maybe the front sprocket wasn't on there. And if it comes off the front sprocket, it's very hard to get the chain back on there. And I was like on a single track, and you know, HadesOmega was just scrambling to try to fix the bike. You know, that was not a good place to break down. All right, that was not a safe area. It was a good place to get your ass run over. It was a single track. Okay, so. Yeah, so what had happened is the front came off, and then I didn't know, and I tried to ride it, and at some point I thought the primary drive chain had failed, and so I thought, oh, that's it, game over. And then I pushed the bike, and then at some point I guess the master link popped off of the chain, and then yeah, something happened to the chain where it fell off. That's because I lost it, all right? And it looked like a bunch of people had run it over because it was like stuck in the ground a bit, okay? Yeah, that course was fun. A little muddy, but it was perfect. It was hero dirt. It was a little muddy in certain places. There was like a water crossing. That's the first time we'd done a water crossing. It was like just totally like all mud and stuff. I've never seen that before. Like, yeah, so I had a lot of fun on the course. I've never ridden some of the stuff on that course before, and I was like, whoa. And there were some like places like you could like legit like fall into, and yeah, you'd have some trouble. So there's like easier routes and like, you know, not so easier routes. So yeah. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can get this chain back on there, and then we're gonna try to race it for tomorrow's race. But I think it's overdue for a new chain and sprocket. I thought about it. I was like, yeah, you know what? I put a lot of miles on that chain, and I think it's time to change it. And where's the adjuster? Let's look at the adjuster's pretty far out there. Yeah, it's pretty far out there. It's like we're about half, we're like more than half on the adjuster. So yeah, it's probably time to change that chain. It's probably just stretched too much. I hope this sprocket isn't warped. The sprocket may be warped. I'm not sure, but and this is kind of loose, but it's still working. So I'm gonna try to use it for one more race, man, and then we'll see. But yeah, man, the little bit that we were out there, I had a whole lot of fun. I was really having fun with this bike. I knew, yeah, you know, we were bottoming. I knew that the front was too soft, and we were like bottoming out and stuff. I was like, okay, just be careful, man. Just ride it carefully. And that's what I was trying to do, man. But yeah, okay, well, good job, buddy. It's sad to see that we lost the race because of we threw the chain, man. Because we were doing great, I think we were doing okay, and we still had plenty of charge left, so could have probably done like 3 laps, man. All right. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let's go download this bike, and then I'm gonna go see if I can clean up that chain and put it back on. If not, then we're gonna go use the KLX for tomorrow's race. Okay. I feel like I didn't get enough racing, so we're gonna do one more race, and then that's the end of the season for HadesOmega. All right. HadesOmega out.